Bang. Bosh. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. That's me doing a stream. Let's wait for some humans to roll in. I know I like the robots perfectly fine, but human viewers is where we're really at. G'day. You're a real human. Fucking prove it, mate. I was gonna make a community post on YouTube telling people that we were doing this, and then I thought, screw it. I've already gained 1,000 followers from those streams over the past couple of days. So I figure that most of the people who wanted to come over here have come over here. So I'm not going to make a post. Lots of people have joined the Discord too, so they got that ping. Hello. Thanks for the Prime sub. How do I say that? Yevlam. I like that. Yevlam. Did I get... Was there sound for that alert? There should have been sound. I didn't hear anything. Is it supposed to say GeoGuessr? No, it's not. I forgot to press the update button. Crap. There we go. Refresh if it says GeoGuessr. Or don't. It doesn't really matter. The last thing I streamed was GeoGuessr. There was a sound alert? You guys heard that. I didn't hear it. What the hell? Can I hear anything? Let's get a sample sound. Oh, Chrome's broken. Maybe that's it. Common Chrome L. I guess we'll just wait for that to fix itself. CK3 GeoGuessr mod. That'd be really hard. Like, the only recognizable places on the map, at least in the Game of Thrones mod, are like all the notable castles and then the Tates. And if you're not at any of those places, it's just like you're guessing in the dark. Thanks for the gifted sub, BobFock22. What a great name you've got there. Yep, we're in a field. Oh, bitrate. It's been interesting. I wonder how we'll go. This profile is set to stream at 60 frames. And I don't know if my computer can handle that with this game. Obviously it can run at 60 frames, but I don't know if it can stream at 60 frames with that game. Although we played Stray. Although that had a really crap frame rate on stream, so we'll see. Hello, all the new people. How nice of you to show up. About this alerts thing. Yeah, I still don't hear that. Thanks for sending me new alerts so I can test whether I hear them or not. And thanks for the follow, obviously. Why can I not hear that? Why can you hear it, but I can't? Can I hear anything? Hang on, I just need to test my audio, I guess. Okay, I can hear that. Cheers for the Prime sub. If you link your Discord account to your Twitch account and you get in the Glidus Discord, then you have access to the patron channels and you'll be able to see when things come out early. Why can I not hear my alerts? It's so weird. Let's do some investigating. Alert box. What if I untick that? What happens if that happens? Can someone do something so I can test if the alert. I mean, I can just test them myself. If I go to the alert box on Streamlabs, test. Oh shit! What's that to YouTube? Test follow. Didn't hear that. Oh, I heard that. Okay, cool. It was the thing I thought it was. Thank you for following. It's really convenient that you did that. Nice. Okay, that's too many followers. You have to unfollow now. And thanks for another sub from Bob Fock. Was that gifted sub an accident? I'm sorry if it was. Do I actually think Jon Snow's parentage is in the air? I think it would be funny for George to do a little trolling. And, you know, there's a whole cope about, well, he doesn't have to have told Dave and Dan the truth, does he? But no, yeah. It's R plus L. Sorry, everyone. Yo, Vale, you're finally a sub. Crazy. Thank you. How do I pronounce that? Fiacra? I think streamers have this... I have to work on this skill of seeing a name and just going for it. No ads. Have you been getting ads? Do ads run on these streams? I have no idea how Twitch works. Anyway. Oh, Buttspot, it's good to have you back. So, oh yeah, speaking of VODs, I want to upload this VOD to YouTube at some point. What you're watching currently right now will go onto YouTube because it's part of, you know, it's Game of Thrones related. I feel like it should be on YouTube for all the people who don't like to use Twitch or just aren't around at the right time. And I'm tossing up whether to upload it to... I don't want to upload it to the main channel because I think that really screws with your algorithm stuff if you upload a VOD that not many people are going to click on and they're not going to watch all the way through. So it's either the second channel, Glimbus, or I make a third channel for VOD specifically. I'm thinking of doing that. I mean, we might play GeoGuessr later. The stream does say hostage. Yeah, it does. Okay. Sorry if you caught it before I updated it and you think we're going to play GeoGuessr. Sorry if that truly disappoints you. Yeah, I think we're going to do a third channel. It's going to be fun. I also have a mate who like keeps asking if he can be involved in that sort of thing. Like I give him the files from the streams and he just manages a VODs channel, and I think that could be fun. We'll give that a go. Experimentate. Will I be uploading older streams? Do people want me to? I've played a shit ton of Hollow Knight and GeoGuessr on here. I just figured most people wouldn't be interested in that. And, well, that's overwhelming positivity, so we'll see. Why? Can you explain to me why you want to see that? It's just kind of interesting to me. Four people are going to watch. That's good. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to call it. I've got Glidus, I've got Glimbus. It feel like it should allude to the fact that it's a VODs channel in the title of the channel, right? But Glods is just such a terrible, horrible name to call it. GeoGlimbus. It's not just gonna be GeoGuessr though. Glimbvods. That sort of works. Nah, I hate globs. We can't do globs. You'd watch more GeoGuessr? Well, that's mostly what we do here. So People think I'm a Game of Thrones YouTuber when actually I'm a GeoGuessr streamer. Glimvods? Yeah, I like that. Alright. Bang. Here we go. I have updated to the release version instead of the beta that I was playing on earlier. I didn't change the fucking mod loadout. Whoopsie daisy. Hold up. That was the MPS. That was big old Tyrion. Little Tyrion. Yes. Add that mod to that playlist. Do I want to put any other mods in here? Nah, we'll leave it as is for now. No sub mods, no extra ones at this moment. We'll just play the mod on its own. Thanks for the prime sub, Mirik. And I missed one from Moonburnt Faye. What a name. And Saffron7, thank you. Thank you all so much. And Tarway, oh my goodness, everyone's being so nice. Night's Watch campaign, that's on the list. I might even do that one on YouTube. Rhaenys has a kitty cat named Balerion at the start. That's fucking awesome. Okay, this is more like it. You guys let me know when we encounter frame rate issues, please. So what was I going to do today? Hosta. Are we going to keep semi-historical focuses on? I think we are. Let's just keep it like that. I think it's more fun. Yeah, we're going to Tully all over the place. Alright, let's pick Hosta. And off we go. That's what it says on the tin, so there we go. Give us a word to spam when frames die. Just like YouTube chat, just spam with lag. That's so much fun when you do that. Rhaenys has a kitty cat. There you go. That's adorable. The crossing is its own area, but that's because of the Mega War system. So when there's a Mega War going on, like Robert's Rebellion, all the vassals get to choose who they side with, as per their alliances or how they're feeling that day. And Hosta Tully joins with Robert as per the alliance, but Walder Frey makes a point of not joining either side yet, right? So that's why he's separate from me, because he is decidedly not part of the war. The rest of the Riverlands are part of the war on Robert's side, except for these bits, which are part of the war on Aerys' side. Does that all make sense? So this is the Riverlands in total. This is what I currently control. These are rebelling vassal. Well, I guess I'm the rebelling vassal, but these are the guys siding with Aerys, and Walder hasn't chosen a side yet. That's why he's separate. And the same thing's kind of going on here in the Stormlands. You can see Robert controls this, but all of these guys are rebelling, well, are on Aerys' side. And we have the Graftons in the Vale doing the same thing. All of the North is united against Aerys. Tywin's sitting it out for now, obviously. All of the Reach, all of Dawn are on Aerys' side. Okie dokie. I've seen a lot of people ask if Alt SwiftX and I are going to play this game together, or if I'm going to play with other people. And the answer to that is, hell yeah, I'd love to. And Swifty in particular has voiced some interest. He's a bit apprehensive because he's like played a cumulative 90 minutes of the game across his entire life. Now let's have a look at Hoff's stats. Oh wow, we are a diplomat. We are one hell of a diplomat. Does every king in Gotlore have a nickname? No. So we have Aegon the Conqueror. Then after him, his son Aenys inherited, and he doesn't have like a set aside distinguished nickname. He's just Anis. He's just Anus. Maegor the Cruel, Jaehaerys the Conciliator. Viserys in the books doesn't have an epithet like that, or a nickname. But in the show, in Hot D, Otto calls him Viserys the Peaceful. Then, Hot D, spoilers in the coming sentence, Aegon the Elder, Aegon the Younger, then Aegon the Younger's sons. Oh boy. Hang on, is it Daeron then Baelor? Or is it Baelor then Daeron? It's Daeron first. Daeron the Young Dragon, Baelor the Blessed. Then Viserys. I don't think Viserys II has a nickname either. And then his son Aegon the Unworthy. Then his son Daeron the Good. Then his son Maekar also doesn't have a nickname. Then his son Aegon the Unlikely. Then Jaehaerys, who is Aerys' dad, doesn't have a nickname, and Aerys has a nickname. There you go. That's all of the Targaryen kings. I think. Did I miss any? I hope not. That'd be embarrassing. And Rhaegar, some people call him the Young Dragon. I didn't forget Aegon the Conqueror. I said him first because he's first. Show the Targ tree. Oh, we go up. Oh, you can see it's based. So there's Egg. There's his son Jaehaerys and his descendants. Egg's daughter Shaera and her descendants, and you can see that it's. We've got 4 copies of everyone here. Oh, incest. How fun. Fun for the whole family. So the family tree is going to be just a bit because of that. Aerys the Snorefest. I like that. Did I forget Aerys the First? I did. I completely forgot that Daeron's second son inherited also. I went straight to his 4th son. You know, Daeron, his second son Aerys inherited. He didn't have any children, and then his younger brother Maekar inherited. I did forget Aerys the First. I think that's the most understandable king to forget. Yeah, I have seen the game crash when you load a dynasty tree that is overly incestuous. Let's pray to... What are our stats again? Wow. Amazing diplomacy and just kind of shit everything else. Learning is average. Can we get that learning up? Maybe we want to sacrifice something for some more stewardship or martial. Prowess isn't going to be that useful for us. I think going Smith makes sense. We don't have any Republic vassals, so that's kind of a lost bonus. Not Mother, not Warrior. Maximum battle roll is actually... Maybe we should do that. Yeah, we can cop the -1 to diplomacy. And maybe we'll actually be a commander. Yeah, no, we should do that. Do I have any commander traits? I don't. Okay. I'm going to be Edmure's Guardian. Oh, let's turn debug mode off. And get this wall rolling. What else do I need to set up? Pick this. Oh, wow. I think we go for this one. Having just one son, not the best. We are currently widowed, so we can't remarry, though. So I shouldn't have picked that one. That was dumb. Anyway. Do I have to deal with... Oh, no. Got to put the banners up, obviously. Okay. Where do I want to raise my men? Do I have any raised currently? No, we're not at Gulltown. Ares is going to raise all his men here, and he has more than us. I think what we should do is raise around here somewhere and meet up with Ned and John's troops instead of trying to do stuff down here. Although we could try to link up with Robert's troops. He's got a lot of men down here that he's going to be bringing up. And he's going to need... He might not need help fighting off the Stormlords, but it's definitely going to be useful assistance. I'm going to buy more trebuchets. Okay. I wish there was a more well integrated way to coordinate with your allies in CK3. I think to stay book accurate. Oh, I didn't even move the rally point. Like, they always be mustering men at their main castle, so let's do that. Okay. My dear Minisa shuffled off this mortal coil. When did she die? Childbirth, giving birth to Edmure, so ages ago. Oh, only 2. Is Edmure? Oh, no, a different kid. That's right. What I would give for just one more day with her. My halls feel empty, and yet I must tarry in this place. Perhaps the sadness will dull with time. Okie dokie. You want to be Edmure's knight? Nah. Find someone else. Let's do battle with that guy. Sure, why not? We got some Darries, and who do we have here? The Wentz. Oh, the council. I didn't look at the council. So we don't have a spouse, obviously. Castellan is not very good. Oh, it would be cute to put the Blackfish in. Yep. In this timeline, they are friends. I've decided. Jonos, what are you good at? I mean, this guy's not a powerful vassal. He is kind of powerful. We have Titos Blackwood, who's not good at really anything, which is wrong. I don't really mind if Clement Piper... I mean, he already loves us. It's fine. Firing Titos Blackwood isn't the greatest move to make, though. What if we put... Oh. Oh, the Spymaster's crap. Let's have a look at this. Yeah. Okay, here's what we do. We're going to put Lucas Vance in as the Chancellor. And fire this guy, because he's not a powerful vassal. Now he only has an 8. I mean, that's just better. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I forgot that only certain people can be your admiral. Let's do that, and... Oh, actually... Man, none of you guys are good at stewardship. Whatever. He'll live with it. Okay. It's too easy. Yep, feed us more men. All good. Enemies left war. So Robert has switched over some of his former vassals. That's good. Okay. Taking first blood in the Riverlands. Where are these guys going? It looks like they're going off to join the sieges of Gulltown, which I think is a... Yeah. I know there is an event where... Apparently there's an event where once you're Robert and you take Gulltown, you like get teleported down to the Stormlands. I'm not going to be able to do anything about these guys. Do I have any siege engineers? Any CG guys? Does not look that way. Okay. I don't really want to go there. How long is it going to take to get there? 34 days. And to get down to here, I mean, we're going to lose that battle, obviously. If we actually do that, 30 days. I think what we do, we have trebuchets here. Let's just siege something. Fort level 6, 4, 3. Let's take that. I mean, so the flipping sides thing, I think that event only exists for the Storm Lords and you can't flip the River Lords like that. Oh, there's a view war button. That's cool. Just gonna look around for where I want to besiege. I think we'll probably get more war score from taking this, but what if they leave the war? That wouldn't be good. Let's take something small. Oh shit. Change of plan, we're retreating. We're going up here. No, not that way. That way. So we can only, like as in law, you can cross the Trident at the Ruby Ford or at, you know, the twins, and that's it. Oh, really? Is the only crossing of the Red Fork at River Run? Yikes. So we'd have to go around River Run. Yeah, I think we kind of have to do that. Like, they have a big army. We'd be suffering attrition all the way up here if we went up the Ruby Ford, so we have to go to the crossing. Boulder frame moment. And we'd also just get caught behind their armies. What's going on here? Robert's doing a big battle in the marches. Uh-oh. Oh no. That's really not good. Titos Brax wants to tutor Edmure. Is he someone? He's no Clement Brax. Flement Brax. Nah, not interested. Lord Jason is that's Jason Mallister, has paid the price for Lord Siegfried's avarice. With the fall of the settlement of Eagleside Castle, oh shit, we've been raided by the Harlaws. Swathes of Greater Eagleside are left undefended. Unopposed, the Harlaw raiders have run rampant, kidnapping and enslaving every skilled worker they can find. What would Hosta Tully do? I think we're gonna do that. Oh shit. If we get into a battle there, we're gonna lose it. This is very interesting. I've never seen Ares go up here. Leo Lefford wants to become Edmure's knight. See, that I can... we're at war, mate. No, they have way too many men around there. We can't do it. Deal with these guys. I didn't want to actually get into a battle with them. Oh no. Wait, they took him prisoner during a battle we won? Screw you. 50 gold. He's worth it. Does he get war score if he takes my land? I'm not sure if he does. Alright, where are we all? Looks like we're all headed down to here. Yeah. Oh no. I feel partially responsible for not helping out with that. How long to get there? 3 months. Off we go then. Can I make it so the game pauses when I... No. If we can get 30,000 men up here, we win. Making knights of children. Edmure has recently become an age in which he is able to be squired. Perhaps I could command a vassal of my realm to squire him. Clement Piper? Yes. Lysa comes of age. Oh my god, she wasn't even 16 yet. Bloody hell. She had Grey Eminence, oh my goodness. Good for her. We're just gonna abandon the Riverlands for a bit. What are you guys doing? You little weirdos. How much attrition are we gonna take? Oh no. Can we reduce that? I think we can, a little bit. 2. Alright, let's get there. Yep, cool. What? Oh no. Brind died. Crap. Who? Jonos Bracken? He's got crap stewardship though. So does Jason Mallister, but he's more well-rounded. Let's put Jason Mallister in and assign... Well, these are all, like, unimportant people. I know Desmond Grell, though. He can be our admiral. Why not? Well, we've won that battle, which is really good. No, not yet. Let's take that. So he's about to take some places up here. I want to see what happens to the war score. They left before they took anything. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna hang out for 3 days. Okay. Actually, we don't have any other organizers, do we? Was this guy open terrain expert? Oh, he's commanding this army. He's already in charge. Unyielding defender. That's really good. I kind of want to retreat. How much longer is this going to take? 3 months? They're not that far behind. Let's see what happens in the next day. Yeah, they're sending everyone. If we can have this battle happen on defensive ground, like these hills, then we'll be able to hold out. Or hopefully we're able to hold out. Let's go here so they have to cross the river actually. Oh no, they're not coming for us anymore. Alright, off we go. Nice. Caught them. And where's Ares' other men? Is that it? That can't be everyone. They're probably in here somewhere. So Ares does have a doom stack waiting around, I think. Blackfish died of stress, it seems. No internal injuries. He'd been maimed in a battle with the Ironborn, I think. I probably shouldn't have sent him to do that. All problems will be blamed on him. Oh, well, let's look at this guy's traits. He's stubborn, wrathful, and impatient. So mocking him, I think, is probably going to be our best course of action. They're not gonna bite. Oh no, they are gonna bite. They're gonna lose. I've gained a manipulation hook on this guy. Well, we might as well, Oh, he's not feudal, so I can't even change the contract. Alright. Alright, huge. 96% already. That single battle was 50% war score. Battle at Shady Pines. We lost 5,700 men. They lost 29,000 men. That's a slaughter. Jon Royce killed 95 men. Oh my god. Nestor Royce killed Andrew, even some guys. Awesome. And Rhaegar also killed? Yep. Oh no, he was slain way earlier. Okay. Well, what do we do now? Let's take this, I guess. They're going to try to retake that? Nope. I love that their three armies, like Mace's army, Duran's army, and Ares' army, all wandered off in different directions. Slim pickings. So who's the next best steward we have? Lucas of Whale Root. I think we make this guy the Castellan. Make this guy the steward. And make this guy the admiral. He sucks, but whatever. Okay, let's keep a close eye on this. Put someone in charge. Station the besiegers. This should include all the trebuchets. Yep. Oh, off we go. Wait. No, don't do that. You're supposed to... Oh, the war ended. It's all good. Okay. See, war's over. Everyone's back underneath. And now even Walder Frey is under my control. Whoa, he's got chonky intrigue, doesn't he? I like keeping it on this view. They war on Tywin. For what? This one little place right here. Whose claims? Nah, we're good, mate. We do some ransoms. That guy can't afford it. Alright. In line to inherit titles. Ooh, that'd be fun if I inherited all of that. Why am I fourth in line to inherit Long Table? That's interesting. See how that plays out. Hang on, I just want to make sure I haven't muted. No, I haven't muted my alert box. I know I missed one. Thank you, Aralkana, for the sub. Alright, we do some looky-loos. Hey, you can't... I want that. Give me that. No. You're worth more than that. Let's reevaluate the council. Walter went... Why can't I assign him? Oh, he's already... Yeah. Cool. Pay homage to Robert. Yep. Give him nothing. I already helped him win the war. I don't know if I actually helped, but I was there. No, don't fire him. So Walter Wendt is obviously the best pick for Castellan. He's not a powerful vassal though. Walder Frey is. He's kind of a dangerous person to give that much power though. In your own court. We've got him and Jonos Bracken to please. Can I make that guy? No. You're not that important, so Jonos Bracken is going to be the marshal. You're not important, so I'm going to put you in there, and Walter Wendt is going to be the Castellan. Who's this? Raymond Muller? He's so good, but I don't trust him. Because why would I? But that's such a good... Ah. Okay, what do? Do we try to keep him happy by putting him on the council, or do we not give him any power? Because he's... Like, if I make him my spy master, that gives him ultimate power to scheme behind me. Just trust him. I don't think Tully would. That's all these kids. Actually, you know what? If you want to really crash the game, that's the Frey family tree. That's just Walder's descendants. And that's as of Robert's Rebellion. He'll die in a year anyway. I mean, you say that, But he's doing fine. It's very healthy for a 75-year-old man. Robert, why did you take that land? I wanted that. What happened to the Targs? Ares is still imprisoned. Rayla disappeared. Viserys disappeared. And so did Rhaegar's kids. Ellie is still alive. You want to come here? No. Why would you? Kat now has a little baby girl with Ned. Fryn Stark. Nah. That's better. Nothing from Lysa and John yet, which is good, given that he's, you know, she just turned 16. Is Cersei still doing the thing? Alright, let's see what happens with the Cersei Robert event after Lyanna's found. No. Is the event gonna fire? Oh. Stannis. So I guess the event works out that the AI gets to choose to put Renly in charge. And is he gonna make Stannis Prince of Dragonstone? We'll see. Yeah, all good. So it looks like the event hasn't fired yet, if it's supposed to. Oh, shit! She's alive. Hot diggity. Yeah, we're gonna play Ned tomorrow on YouTube, I've decided. Yeah, Renly probably should be Hale. That's a good point. What they've given Robert Herculean, and Renly's supposed to be a young Robert. It appears that Jon doesn't exist, or Ned. Let's have a look at Ned. Ned doesn't have any mysterious children showing up. Why doesn't he like me? Lol. Thanks for subbing. Do I have to say it? I'm not going to say it. Have alerts been showing up? Oh, there we go. There we go. Can I show Stannis' traits? Stannis has Hale. Why not Renly? I think some of these might be randomly generated, but they might be picked out. I haven't looked every time. He's been a military engineer in every game I've looked, so maybe they're not randomly generated. Is Stannis ace? I don't think so. Oh, he is in the game. I wonder if that changes or if there's a chance he's, you know, not. He's always stubborn? That makes sense. So, marrying Edmure to Cersei is, yeah, it's the second thing suggested to me. Maya Stone gets me an alliance with Robert. Do I want an alliance with Robert, though? And also marrying my heir to a bastard. It makes great sense when you're playing CK3, but when you're like playing as Hosta Tully, wouldn't do it. Also a bastard, not gonna do that. Although, honestly, a marriage to Walder Frey is a perfectly normal thing to do. I just want to look at my vassals. Sort by military strength. Yeah, it's Walder, then Jonos Bracken, then Tytos Blackwood. Thanks for the whatever that was. Thanks for the sub, Frysters262. The Prime sub, the Bezos bucks. Your cat passed away today? I'm so sorry. If that's true. I think we just send Cersei. Why wouldn't we? It's funny. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Pretty classic thing to happen. What does Tully want out of his life? That's a great question. Like, I don't think that he's as ridiculously ambitious as someone like Tywin or Balon. Family duty honor. Well, I guess in the sense that, no, hi, you should be my vassal. Hang on. Can I ask you? I think I have to petition him. Where is it? Can I not do it? Where's the petition liege button? I know it shows up here and I made it go away earlier. Up top. I've already paid homage. Petition liege. Why is it grayed out? Right, there's no put this vassal under me, please button. Who is his council? Quellan Greyjoy as Master of Law, but I'm better than him. That's because I'm not a powerful vassal. Hand of the King Pycelle, wow. Do I declare war on him? I think I do. That's kind of funny. And why is that my projected strength? Oh, it's because I have alliances with Jon and Ned as well. That makes sense. When Mace becomes hand. Just quite a frequent occurrence. At least it wasn't CK2. Who's the rest of his council? Lyanna. What are Lyanna's stats like? They're not that great. She is a 17-year-old girl, though, so can't really blame her. Ned is Master at Arms. Doran is Spy Master. What happened to Varys? Nope. All. There he is. Wandering around. Okay. Hello. Can't you change Septon? Another thing with the council is that the maester isn't on it. And I'm sure they've thought of this and potentially going to add it, but I think the maester should be on the council. I'll wait a little bit to see how this plays out, but we may have to declare war to get that and this back. Oh, never mind. Okay. His heir is Robert, though, and he's a 70-year-old man. Can I revoke the title? Oh, I need more crown authority. Oh, and he's... Oh my god. And let's look at the contract. Why is he protected from revocation? Okay. I don't think Hoster would ride in a tourney. I mean, he's 45-year-old. He's a formidable fighter, apparently. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. It was at Harrenhal. Oh, hang on. I spare a moment to take in the... Oh no, that's just the welcome to the tourney button. Yep. Yep, okay, cool. He made me chonkier. This guy does have heirs, so does this guy. Are they brothers? They are brothers. And their dad is this guy. Robert. That's a certified AI moment. Realm will lose land when... Yeah. So that's going to revert back to Robert is why I was worried about him. So maybe I should try to get him married. But I don't have anyone to... Like, that's really all I can do. But I don't really want to do that. So maybe I just wait for him to die. Robert's going to get the land back. And then I'll, you know, just ask for it back again. Okay. What can we do in the meantime? I was defeated in the preliminating rounds. I don't really want to watch the other jousts. Like, it just takes too long, and we've done it so many times over the past couple days. Lord Lyman is at last shown into my great hall, and wastes no time before walking up to my throne and bowing deeply. Thanks for seeing me, mate. I came to you with an urgent request. Please, my lord, you gotta let me sit on your council. I just can't deal with not sitting on your council. Go fuck yourself, however. So my current chancellor is Lucas Vance. He's got 21 in diplomacy. You have 11. You're literally average. I so hate that I lose 25 renown from doing something, you know, reasonable. Bacchanalian bonding. Yes, indeed. Hoster is most charming, much like this strawberry compote. It seems as if my spending on lavish meals has made a new friendship blossom. Mind if I join you for some veal cutlets? Oh, my aunt. That's who that is. I don't want to spend all that money. I do want to lose stress. Yeah. Let's do that one. Hold court. I'm not too interested in holding court right now. Bring him to me. It's the same guy. No, it's not. It's a different guy. Lyman Dairy. Thanks for seeing me, mate. I came to you... Yep. Ooh, we need infrastructure. Oh, I fucking love infrastructure. Sponsoring a new town in Widow's Ford would benefit the entire realm. That's a lot of gold, and I don't only have that much. Nah, I can't do it, mate. Find a better time. I just realized that I might need to do some reorganizing. So the High Lordship of Willow Wood, held by this kid, Tristan Riker. He has all of these guys underneath him as well. See his vassals there. But by rights, he only is supposed to hold this land. So I probably should give him these two places. But he shouldn't have these places. I wish there was a way I could, like, trade Like, hey, I'm going to give you these places and take these places away and have that be a neutral interaction or something like that. But the game isn't set up to have that sort of thing. I could make him a double duke. And then... But he's so young, that's not going to play out for several decades. Yeah, like, if he's a double duke, if he has both Willowwood and the Moonbrooks, then if he has two sons, they'll each inherit one of them. But I don't think that's going to work out in the end. What can I spend money on in Riverrun? So obviously that's already as high as it's going to go. The castle's been standing here for a very long time. Let's have a look at what the building grants us actually. 4 level plus 2. Oh, look at the description. The Castle of Riverrun is not particularly large, but does have a strategic position at the confluence of the Tumblestone River and the Red Fork. The rivers surround 2 of the 3 sides of the castle, and the third is protected by a wide ditch that can be flooded to leave the castle an island. True. Anything particularly interesting happen yet? Oh, Lyanna survived. And is currently Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. That's interesting. I've betrothed Edmure Tully to Cersei Lannister. That's interesting. Where was I? Do I want to build something? I like investing in things that increase the tax revenue. Like this. All holdings in the duchy, plus 10%. That's pretty good, right? Although I only have 2 holdings and the rest would be like funneled to my vassals. So I think this is probably better. Let's have a look at what I already have though. Is it directly from the wiki? That's kind of funny. It's a time-honored tradition, just taking things from the wiki. Army gold maintenance minus 2.5%. That's pretty good. Let's get that. Blonde grandchildren in Hosta's future. It depends on how they program the genetics, because Lannister genetics appear to be a little flimsy. You know, they seem to yield pretty quickly. Can you build weirwoods in the south in this game if you convert to the old gods? I have no idea. Yes. I can't get married, so I can't have more children. At least I can't get married at this time. Call a hunt. Not yet. Hi, Walter. He kneels in deference, offering nothing but his oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the Lord Paramountcy. Well, that's nice of him. Look, he did say he promised he would be nice. Maybe Hosta would see that as like a mending. And like the feud never really popped up to begin with because he like he didn't help us in the rebellion, but he also didn't hinder us. I'm gonna make him my spy master because that's funny. That really did not it just gave us plus 10. Is he not a powerful... Why isn't he a powerful vassal? That's crazy. Jason Mallister on the up and up. Oh, we can make him the admiral. Because Raymond Mooten isn't that important to us. And let's swap him with Jon Osbracken. No, we can't swap him with Jon Osbracken. Jon Osbracken can't be the admiral because he doesn't have land that borders the fucking sea. That looks like... Is that how much land you're supposed to have? That's crazy. Oh, whoops. Oh, you should definitely belong to you. Yeah, do that. I don't know about these guys yet. I'm a hold on to them for now. Okay. What's our next move, team? We have an alliance with Tywin Lannister. However, we're standing pretty good with Robert Baratheon. I'd like to do that. Am I gonna get away with it? Oh, Walder is a powerful vassal. Okay. John is not in this timeline. Oh, Lyanna died in childbirth. Jenna Baratheon. A little baby girl who's the heir to everything. I foresee a King Stannis in the future. He was married to Shireen. Really? Shireen Errol. The Errols, of course, being these guys. How did you swing that one? And Renly isn't even betrothed to anyone yet. Oh, hang on. I could do some matchmaking. Betroth Ned's daughter. Why am I in charge of Ned's daughter? Oh, thanks for the gift sub, Kazam1990, that I missed earlier. Why not on YouTube? This is way more chill. It's a lot easier for me to not worry when there's like 1/7 of the people watching. This is still a very big Twitch stream for me. I think it's one of the most viewers I've ever had on Twitch, which makes sense. I did gain 1,000 followers in the past 3 days because I told people to. What are you doing with Tyrion? Oriel Payne. You know that Robert has a daughter. I mean, I could really piss off... No. Robert would never betroth his, like, first trueborn child to Edmure Tully. I don't think that would work. Oh, the Reigns of Castamere is playing. Oh, it's in the... They did it in C# minor. Just like, that one episode of Game of Thrones. Thanks for the follow. I was shocked when I caught my son Edmure trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting Lord Daemon Grell. He gave me an impressive speech on how he understood what he had done was wrong. That makes him humble. What does humble do? +1 to... That's just a really good trait. Actually, I think it gives poor events later on. I don't want to make him deceitful or... Let's make him humble. That's cute. The wedding's a trap? Nah. I trust Tywin Lannister. You guys have any kids yet? Nah. Oh, you kind of like each other. That's good. You guys, anything new? Nah. Let's become an... Oh, I already am an August. Okay. The befriend scheme is really useful. But if I pick this one first, then Edmure is going to become even better. Yeah, see that? Oh, all of my kids. Awesome. Whoa, Edmure is good. Look at that. 15 diplomacy and he doesn't even... He's only 12. Impart values? Hell yeah, let's impart some values on this kid. To be young, full of vim and vigor, the whole world before you waiting to be discovered, and your own personality, a mystery unto yourself. I find myself musing on the fickleness of youth when in walks Edmure, my obnoxious son, with his usual lack of attentiveness. Seeing him alight something within me, I will teach this child a lesson in what's important in life. I can try to make him diligent, or gregarious, or patient. These are all pretty good traits. And this is just, we're not doing that. They're all the same amount of stress. Gregarious makes him even more diplomatic. I think, do we just make Edmure a giga diplomat? That's kind of fun. Let's do it. Nice. I know diligence the best one, but if you just do the thing that's best all the time, I think the game becomes boring. What's going on here? Titos Blackwood is defending a rebellion that he's going to lose. What are they trying to do? He just has too high crown authority, I guess. What can I do about this? Demand surrender. Can I ask the other guy to surrender? Nah. I guess we just let it play out. You know, it's a matter of their own dispute. Commission epic. Maybe later. Is it time for a feast? How much stress am I under? Oh, I've got some stress coming up. Yeah, let's go on this. Get a bit of a feast going on. Oh well. Cool. So, from the character's point of view, they do want to expand their power. But from my point of view, I like keeping the map neat. But like, there's nothing stopping me from trying to encroach in the Crown Lands or trying to push into the Reach. Much as it pains me. Am I 5th in line for these places now, or am I just no longer in the line? Because that was really weird. Our Septon's garbage. I think it would make sense to try and control more of the Blackwater. So this is the Black... Oh, yeah, what's really bothered me about the World of Ice and Fire is that... Hang on. So the Blackwater base here... It says here that the God's Eye is the name of the river, which is not true. The God's... Oh, is that because it's like the same zone as the lake? Maybe. So this is the Blackwater Rush, I think. Yeah, it is. And then there's into Blackwater Bay here. This is the God's Eye, and this river doesn't have a name, as far as I'm aware. Paint the map blue. Yeah, you know what? Let's have a bit of fun and try to just increase our sway on the... Because here's the thing: the Riverlands have always been the battleground of Westeros. They've been the place torn between west, east, north, and south. The board on which the other great regions of the realm play their games. No more, says Hoster Tully. It is time for the Riverlands to be a great region unto its own right. And I think we'll begin this by gobbling up the Crown Lands, or at least what's available to us. think it'd be great to take Rook's Rest. Maybe Duskendale. But the problem is, so it's easier to fabricate claims on counties that border your own. See how all of these in green are ones that I have an easier time on claiming. Completes in 20 months, these complete in 3 years. What's up with this one? I have a claim on that county. Why do I have a claim on that? Cypress Bottom. Anyone want to explain that one? How'd that happen? I could declare war on Ned for it, but I'm allied to him, obviously, so I'm not going to do that. The Valyrian word for river, I don't actually know. It could just be a random event claim, yeah. Blackwater Rush means diarrhea. How many counties is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it. Let's take Rook's Rest. Or at least work towards taking Rook's Rest. I really want to bet him Septim. Hosta Tully, I don't think... We don't know that much about Hosta Tully, if I'm honest. I don't think he would murder his Septim. Alright. Even if he was frustrating. Should you be able to dismiss your Septim in this game? I don't know if I would either. You know, I'm trying to play the game in different ways. Yeah, the thing is, the king probably shouldn't be able to dismiss the High Septon. Or at least it shouldn't be trivial for them to do so. Maybe that's what they were getting at. What do you want? Please spare some of Riverrun's fortunes for the humble lordship of Turnbridge and the benefit of the realm at large. What do you want? Sacrifice development in Riverrun for development in Turnbridge. I'd get grandeur and renown. I don't want to do that. I won't be doing that. What's this other place I own? So it's part of the Riverrun Duchy. Oh my god, that's so expensive. What do we have here? Hold a grand tourney. Not right now. Actually, maybe we should do that now. Anyone up for a tourney? Is Robert widowed or something? No. Got any lovers? No. He just hasn't remarried for some reason. Probably because I've gobbled up Cersei. And he doesn't have that many other great options. But I don't know, I feel like he should have remarried by now. Brendan is dead, but his character had the refusing marriage trait, so you can't force him to marry anyway. Oh, I've written a poem. When heritage takes shape, what man does not hope to rest when tired, in glorious memory with hearts desired, and hope only for memory's grace, that their history finds true place. Truly, I am one of the greatest artistic minds of my age. Journalier, poet. Now let's see what happens to my diplomacy. Oh yeah, it went up twice. Let's become more famous so it keeps going up. How do I become more famous? Make me famous. I guess we just get more prestige, so we go on hunts and hold feasts and shit. And do war. War helps with prestige as well. Can I be using my counselors to be getting more prestige? Yep. Oh, that's already doing the most it can. Do I want to increase development? Nah. Just gather more taxes. Wow, hang on. Where's the development? It's here, isn't it? That's the development map. Wow. Hadn't looked at that one yet. Maybe we should. How long is that going to take? 7 years to increase development by 1. I'm just going to keep picking up taxes, man. And he's an incredible steward. Wait, hang on a moment. So this guy, he's giving me +4 stewardship, which is excellent. But if I assign him to this and I get +22 vassal, let's just see what difference that makes. 18.2. Yeah, it just gives me more money. Personal stewardship. What else does that affect? I mean, I'm at my domain limit. Yeah, let's just keep it like that. This guy's fine. Train commanders. Yeah. How's our control looking? We'll be fine. Yep, keep doing that. Do that. Oh, no, don't do that. Do that. That's why it's... Okay, I see. So sometimes you want someone with good stewardship as your admiral. Because this one is keys off the martial stat and this one keys off the stewardship stat. Embark cost -19. That's so useful. Okay, cool. So if you have a good steward in here, you can get more money through trade. But I'm going to keep Jason Mallister on because he's a powerful vassal and I don't have anywhere else to put him. Right, great. Did some learning. Posture check. I'm sitting well. How are you sitting? Remember, you can only use that if you're sitting well as well. Check on Edmure. Anything else I can do? Can I impart more values? Nah. What about my other children? Oh, Cat's pregnant. That's good. You know, you want a poem, love? No, not a gift. A poem. It's much better than a gift. Nice. She liked the poem. More to the point, everyone liked the poem. Recruit Lysa as a spy? That's kind of funny. Oh, she wouldn't accept. I guess because she loves John? Yeah. Yes. Do that. And then go to the next place. It would take a very long time. 3 years. I just kind of have to hope for the claim on Duchy event. Let's do it. No, I'm not trying to seduce Cat. Good lord. The story has enough incest. My daughter Cat was quarreling with her grandmother Hostella. They named Hosta's mother Hostella. Or is that random? Just now I can overhear them arguing in the next room over. Unbelievable, Catelyn shouts. How can a wench like you believe you're the ideal manifestation of Tully family virtues? That's funny. I'm clearly far more deserving of that distinction than you are. She given birth? Yep. The other day? Yep. A couple months ago. Hoarfrost Stark? Fuck yes. That's awesome. Let them sort their quarrels in peace. No fighting! As I walk into the room, Cat turns to face me. I'm glad you're here, Hoster. Won't you please talk some sense into your mother? She's being completely unreasonable. There's no end quotation mark there, so I'm gonna have to give this mod a 1-star rating on Steam. Ha! I'm clearly the best Tully around. I want the diplomacy lifestyle experience. Let's do that. Both acting like petulant children, for sure. Oh, we got one. Nice. What do you want? Wait, what? Oh. Okay. So what's happened here is that Harbert Baratheon died. This fella, he died of old age the other day. And so Robert's given this little piece of land to Stannis. And he's kept Dragonstone for himself. And he wants, because this land duly belongs underneath the Riverlands, he's making Stannis my vassal. And of course I'm going to accept that. That's fantastic. Bobby, you idiot. Wait a minute. Any children he has. But his wife's old. Any children he has are gonna have claims on the Iron Throne. And I have closer control over them than Robert does now. So Robert just gave me a claim on the kingdom. See, I can press Stannis' claims. Oh, he doesn't. Does he have claims on the Iron Throne? No, just the Stormlands. Okay. Well, I can still fight Renly for them, which would be funny. Yeah, I was thinking of killing Stannis' wife. Oh, turns out no. Waldo, what are you doing? Let's use this. I want the befriend perk. But let's see what the others are. Yep. Let's befriend folks. So I already have an alliance with Tywin, with Ned, and with Jon. If I can ally... Oh, Mace died. Executed by Robert. Oh my god. He executed them at the end of the rebellion. I didn't even look. And now Willis is in charge. Little Willie. And he's betrothed to Arwen Hewitt of the Shield Islands. Okie dokie. Daenerys isn't alive. She's not born at the time of this timestamp. And we can see what happened to... Oh, hang on. What happened to the Targaryens here. Yeah, they disappeared without a trace. I assume once they add Essos into the game proper, we'll like have future event lines to see what happens with them when they do disappear. Doran's still alive. I don't think I can befriend a child. No. I can try to befriend Doran though. Challenge to a board game. That's fun. Pachisi. This is vanilla CK3. And they haven't changed it to Syvass, I guess. Renly is also a child. So I'm allied with 1, 2, 3. I guess Doran's the only one I should try to befriend. What have we here? A flesh wound. A pool of blood is congealing under the feet of Wayne, a diplomat sent by Eddard. By the immense quantity soaked up by my fine carpet, I can only assume he's been bleeding on this spot for hours, if not longer. My apologies for this mess. I was defenestrated by a dwarf trying to rob me at an inn on my journey to Riverrun. However, as the rapscallion cushioned my fall, the diplomatic visit can continue. It will still be days until my blood loss is fatal. Okay. Force his man to see the physician. My calendar only has space next week. Can you hold on? Your liege is paying for my carpet. Ned already doesn't like me that much. I'd gained diplomacy experience though, which I like. And he'd pay me $30. I want that. Yeah, take that, Ned. Why don't you like me? Oh no, he died. Yep, all good. Is this guy Donald Cave? Oh, that guy, yeah. So I could give Stannis to this guy, Jeremy Goodbrook, but I want to have direct control over Stannis and his 115 men. Oh, that's funny. Oh, a hunt. The game's just forcing me to do a hunt. Something's missing. Are my hunting spears too old and dull, or is it a companion I lack? Do I get a doggy? New spears? Prowess and prestige? My next hunt won't cost any gold. I want to do that. Although the diplomacy plus of a dog would be really good. How much does a hunt cost? It's like 100 and something. 93. Okay. I can cop that. Let's buy a dog. And we'll name him... Okay. Thanks for the follow. The stewardship challenge. That doesn't look good. Yep. Okay. Oh, my mum died. Yo, Stannis is gonna pledge allegiance to me. Lol. Is it time to hold the grand tourney? Pet Brendan! I've pet the dog. Yes! Lord Walter is at last shown into my great hall, and wastes no time before walking up to my throne and bowing deeply. Thank you for seeing me, my liege. I come to you today with an urgent request. The lordship of Harrenhal's faithful are in need of a place to worship. There isn't a sept at Harrenhal? Yes, there is. I would be humbled if you helped fund a new sept in Upstream for the faith of the Seven. I don't want to pay for that. That's 400 gold. It's crazy how often your vassals come in asking for huge sums of money. Like, that's ridiculous. Oh! Oh my god! Finally, I've been recognized for the service I offer to the crown. Robert has asked me to become his Hand of the King. Of course I accept. What does this give me? +4 prestige a month. I can't lose stress as quickly as before. Monthly. Oh my god, that's awesome. Take that, Tywin. Why does Harrenhal have a sept? Because it's been ruled by faith of the Seven people for centuries. Isn't there a sept described in the Arya chapters in Clash? I think there is. Unpressed claim on Ravensmirch. Where's that? Oh! That's actually... Oh, wait, no, I don't want that. It's underneath Tytos. So what's happening here? The follower of the old gods. Okay. Right, so he's the wrong religion is the problem here. Send an envoy to discuss their treatment. Diplomacy challenge? Why am I going to lose that? Can't allow him to suppress it. I can't do anything because he's the vassal of a vassal. Yeah, let's do that. That's fun. Oh. I befriended Duran. After learning that Prince Doran would be attending the dance in the village of Sevenmore, okay, I decided that it would be the perfect occasion to pass by to ensure I get some time face to face with him. The ball was exquisite and Prince Doran put on a fine show. Afterward, I told him how impressed I was and we got to talking. By the time I left, it felt as though we'd known each other a lifetime already. Okay, I finally made a friend. Edmure has a crush on the page girl and is friends with Damon Viprin. That's kind of something. Did Duran invite me back to play more board games? I wonder. I guess we could. Like, the downsides aren't that bad. A friendly game. The greatest game. Let's pretend it says Cyvass. Our little game is about to begin and a scornful smirk tells me exactly how confident my friend is. I mean, it's Doran Martell. He doesn't have gout yet. I believe that develops later in canon. Or maybe he's supposed to have it now. No, I think they would have got that. He goes first. We're neck and neck, though neither of us is even close to victory. This really is very similar to the duel system, isn't it? Don't feel too bad. Even Lan the Clever couldn't follow my moves. Diplomacy is countered by stewardship. Well, mine would win. Stewardship is countered by intrigue, intrigue by diplomacy. Well, let's try the diplomacy challenge. Our match marches on, Duran continuing with a resoundingly well-calculated string of plays. Naturally, my techniques cunningly foil my opponent. I'm in the lead for now, though neither of us is close to victory. Damnation, chuckles my friend. You don't ease up at Cyvass for anyone, do you? A quick wit is a quick player. I mean, I guess we're just gonna keep doing that. Our match marches on, Duran continuing with a series of moves that are mathematically all but flawless. Blast it, somehow this man seems to counter every stratagem I employ. I'm in the lead for now and victory is close. These two paragraphs appear to contradict each other, but that's okay. My opponent's usually serene bearing is distorted. The slight twist of a frown clouds across his face. I'm about to beat Doran Martell at a board game. Pachisi is won first with words, then with tokens. I lost. Howling in bestial triumph, Duran leaps to his feet. I have lost. My hands slip down to my knees, searching for support. With the 7 as my witness, I did all I could. My palms become sweaty and my knees weak. Come on, guys. As I realize the best of my ability is simply not enough to beat Duran. Well, that makes sense. I lost due to his winning score. His winning was more than mine. Ooh. I lose the match. Diplomacy challenge to agree it was a good game. It was a good game. We've settled that. Oh, the dog's a girl. I didn't even notice. As me and my counselors are gathering for a meeting, my dog Brendan approaches me with begging eyes and a drooping tail. She does not like to be left alone, but this is an important meeting. You know, the dog's coming, for sure. I'm sorry, Lord Hoster, says John Osbracken. I have to disagree with you with what you just... Brendan gives a guttural growl and Lord Jonas jerks back, looking from the dog to me and back. On second thought, I think it's a great idea. It's a good girl. Who's a good Brendan? Wait, what? Oh, Oh, Tywin asked me to join a war and I happened to click in the right place. Oh, wow. Should probably help him out with that, hey. And I can't ask my allies to join, because that's not how it works. Okay. Well, let's get off 5 speed. I should have invested in more men-at-arms. So who's leading the war? It's the Kragols. So we'd have to get to here. That's really bad. I think what we do is we just try and intercept their armies from meeting up, because once their armies meet up, then we're screwed. Oh, Stannis. He's so good. Why did Robert give me Stannis? What an idiot. Uh-oh. It appears as though they've had enough time to meet up. And Tywin has raised his men on Fair Isle, so he's going to spend a shit ton of money embarking them to get them to his actual land. I guess it makes sense because, you know, all of his enemies had men very close to everywhere else he could have raised them. I think we're just going to walk over here for now. Uh-oh. Well, I've lifted the siege on Castle Rock. That's good. Where's he going? Where does this Joker think he's going? We would only take one lot of attrition if we just walked to Crakehole. What's the fort level? 8. It would take a long time. I want to see where Tywin goes. At the moment, he's just sitting there. Okay, he's landing here. I need to defend him. Okay. It's 56 days. 3 months. Where's he going? What are you doing? It's besieging that. Clever keep. Tywin, we don't have time for this. There's no time for any of this. We would lose that, it says. Their troops are higher quality. I disagree. My men are great. But they have these guys right here. Why help that jerk? Because we have an alliance. And I clicked the button before I realized something had popped up. I guess we besiege places. Let's go to Crakehole. Oh, what's happening here? Okay. 2 days. 2 days. I don't want to get separated. It looks like either we engage them here. How long has he recently disembarked for? Another 18 days? Oh my god. That's so bad. But if I don't follow him, he's just going to have to retreat further back into here. They're going to corner him and take out his army really quickly. We have to fight them. Is that all of Tywin's men? It is. We're doing it. We just have to. Thanks for the sub, One Astronomy 1. Tywin! Tywin, what are you doing? Oh my god. Tywin! Oh my god! Well, at least Edmure's come of age. That's good. What's he got? Charismatic negotiator. That's really good. And trained fighter. Okay, cool. Oh. Mine. Mine. She's pregnant. Well. You can't say I didn't try, Tywin. Lawfully imprison her. Oh, because she's a fornicator. Lol. Tywin, you deserve this. It's a Liberty War, isn't it? Yep. Nah, he deserves it. Alright, I'm leaving. Edmure has been made a knight. Oh, awesome. Sir Edmure Tully. Okay. Bye. Robert still hasn't remarried. You deserve this. You deserve all of this. What happened to Walter Went? Is he in prison somewhere? Yep. Can I mark him for release? How does that work? Apparently not. Oh, mark for freedom. What does this do? Mark to release from prison. This allows you to declare a war to free captives. Ah, that's fun. Except the jailer is a vassal of Tywin Lannister, who I'm already at war with, so it doesn't make much of a difference. Oh, I could put Edmure on the council. He's a fantastic diplomat. Like, he's the best diplomat in the Riverlands. Oh yes, this. Confidants. Let's do that. Family, duty, honor, and all that. We'll wait till the war's over to deal with that. Walder Frey wants... Oh, a new sept for the twins. I don't really need a favor on Walder Frey, I think. He doesn't have enough money. Oh, Steveron's dead. Died of a broken heart? Oh no. What happened to Marcella Wainwood? Died in childbirth. Oh, that was decades ago though. He died of a broken heart. Aww. I don't want to pay for this, but I also don't want to piss World of Ray off. Here's my Spy Master. I could do that. Oh my god, what if I try to befriend him? Why didn't I think of that? Oh my god, that's so much. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Oh, he's back. That's good. Let's put him back on the council. And Edmure is Lord Admiral. Kind of funny. Don't have many other options. What happened to Jason Mallister? He died during that battle. The mountain killed him. Whoops. Do we have anyone? Hold on. Let me cook a moment. Let me cook. No. Oh, Corwin. Corwin Aaron. Heir to the Vale. Nice. I think we do it. We just put Edmure in. I won't let you down, Dad. That's my 16-year-old voice. Dude, that's a nightmare blunt rotation. Hosta Tully, Doran Martell, and Walder Frey. Gained court trade. Diplomatic courtier. Oh, like he needed more diplomacy. I mean, I'm still better. You got a lot to learn, kid. But you're doing good. Challenge to board game. My dad used to play chess with me sometimes. Why not? I'm just gonna click the diplomacy option every time. I lost because I didn't pay attention at all. Oh, he made an obscene gesture and left. Lol. Oh! I'm no longer widowed. It feels like only yesterday that my dear Manisa still walked this earth, always restless, running a hand through her hair and leaving me yearning for her touch. If only I could have one more day with her. My thoughts trail off as I realize I'm standing here alone, swimming in the sorrowful depths of my grief. Is this all I have in life? Melancholic. Oh, that's not good. Oh well. Okay. I can get married now. The Rowans? That's a big alliance. Yeah, my dad also crushed me at chess just after I'd learnt. He's funny like that. Do I ask Bobby to give me his... I mean, it's the bastard daughter. I'm not that interested. Obara's Sand? Actual alliance with... Wait, that's not an alliance with Dawn. That's an alliance with Oberon. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sort by women who can marry. So that's women who are adults. Jane Rivers is still the best one available. I mean, it says the most relevant. I'm also going to sort by not lowborn. You are no one. Also gay. It's not really conducive to producing heirs. The Illyrians. Celtigar. You know what? Hey kid, I know you just got married to her, but I want her now. She given birth to Jamie's kid yet? Yep. Joanna Rivers. She's beautiful. Good for her. Do you two actually like each other? There's a way to check that in CK2. I don't know if there's a way to check it in CK3. If I grant her a pardon. Nope, we'll hold on to that. It might be useful. A work detailing their incompetence. Who am I going to send a poem to? My friend Duran? This small child? Oh, I can't. Oh. Aw. Who's your current guardian? Alicene Estamont. What about you, kid? You want someone else to raise you for no reason? Nah. Oh, but we're mates. What about this kid? I am his grandfather. Nah. No one wants the sweet old hospitality to raise their kids. But I'm bored. I don't have any more kids. Oh, well, I guess I have Cersei's bastard. Why not? Why not? This guy's pretty cool. Let's be real. Oh, did that end? No, it did not. Oh, right. Who else could I befriend? Nah, we'll leave that. We'll wait until Renly's of age, I guess. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought, but my spymaster Lord Walder has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed at the council table. He's testing my limits. The others are sure to follow, unless I give him a taste of his own medicine, this man I'm trying to befriend. Ignore him and steal his ideas, that's great. Commenting on his graceful feat will throw him off. Let's try that, I guess. It worked. And he liked it. And I got a hook on him. So I can do that. That's not bad. What do I get out of that? 700 more men? That's quite good. I could do this. In case I have a... I don't like taking people's titles like that important just from nowhere. Like, it's more fun if that's a war. I'd much rather the 700 extra men. Let's do it. And we're friends now. Oh, nice. We're slowly getting there. Can I even press more than one claim at a time? I know that's a technology thing. I cannot. God damn it. My vassal Lord Tristan Ryger approaches me, rage in his eyes and dog in his hand, dragged along by the scruff of its neck. As he reaches me, I see that it is my dear Brendan he's holding. I found this beast among my things. What wasn't chewed to bits was covered in excrement. It's just a dog, mate. Yeah, nah. Get fucked, kid. This is the in-game music. You want to be the Chancellor, but you suck. Oh. So he's my chancellor. No, you suck. He's a much better marshal than John Osbracken though, but he's not an important vassal. No. Get screwed. Is this war still going? What are you guys doing? Jane Bracken. Hold up a moment. That's not a bad idea. Murder everyone. My goodness, why is that where where your head goes to? Then her, because the only good Bracken's a dead Bracken. Okay, fair enough. Only 2 Blackwoods going around. I mean, I have to imagine there are, yeah, other branches. But she's good because, I mean, she's young. She's got a good congenital trait. Her stats aren't that fantastic. And it's an alliance with a vassal. Walder can't join factions because he's my friend, which is good. Why is this guy in prison? This guy who keeps asking to be on the council even though he sucks. No, that's a different guy. I've got 2 different vassals named Lyman. That's what's throwing me off. So the Bracken girl, like, it's okay. It's not fantastic. Got some geniuses going. Beautiful. No, they're both old though, the geniuses. Heirs. Let's just get heirs. Let's do it. Yeah. I'm doing it. Nice. Oh no, we lost the Liberty War. Oh no. You fucking idiot, Tywin. Wow, Balon has literally no opinion of me. That's fun. Can I find secret? Yeah. Find secrets in Riverrun. No? Yes, cool. How much? -2 development. I'm not doing it. We're just not doing that, dude. Knowing that I can only cast, do 1 claim at a time, and I'm probably not going to get the duchy event, I think we do this. And we're just going to encroach 1 county at a time. Leave me alone! Are you fucking serious, mate? I mean, I do have shit tons of money. I'm not gonna get the event just because my septon's really crap. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? How long are they gonna take to get there? 14 days. It's a 4-day walk. Let's muster for a few more days. And get there. Oh. Let's the rest of us gather up. Do we have trebuchets there? Nope. They show up later. Me wife's pregnant. I should have held a feast instead of a war. What was that? Oh. Yep. That was him finishing up doing that. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me cook. No, stop. Station besiegers. Go there. Kill them. Sure. You both have you. Gonna take attrition. Ah, yeah, just go there. Nice. Okay. Oh, there's another one. There, that one. Fort level 4, no worries. I need more trebuchets. I should get more trebuchets. Wait. Oh my god, she's a knight. She's fighting the battle. She's pregnant and she's fighting the battle and she just maimed a guy. Okay, girl boss Bracken moment. Jonas Bracken, so her dad got imprisoned. Let me know when he's out. Cool. I wonder why they let him go. Oh, I probably paid them. Yeah. A son. I'm not naming him Hoster. Don't be silly. Edmund? Oh no, you know what we need to do? We have to name them after Muppets. Obviously. That says name the next thing, not this thing. That's the next thing. I already have a son called Edmure. Leave me alone. I hope the next thing we get to name is a cat or something. It's a good usage of points though, I'll give you that. Gonzo Tully. Oh, I keep saying I'll do it and then I don't do it. No, don't, you motherfuckers. Lord Simeon's friendship. While his numerous attempts to curry my favor have not gone unnoticed, I cannot feel but irritated by Lord Simeon's sudden interest in me. And he has a certain charm. Who's this? Oh, sure, whatever. Oh, I win. Great. And we're over our domain limit. Gonna have to find someone to give that to. The game is gonna want me to give it to Edmure, or at least Edmure's gonna want me to give it to Edmure, but I don't really like doing that. I've decided that if we're going to just move county by county, we might as well encroach like this. Like just expand the border step by step in that fashion. Now it's time to do something. Grand Tourney, anyone? Is it time for a Grand Tourney? I think it is. Develop capital. Commission epic? Nah, later. Grand Tourney. I'll watch the final joust. I cannot be stuffed sitting through all of them. Alright, Tourney River Run. Let's begin. I'm out riding, my dog Brendan beside me, when she suddenly runs off into the floodplains. My retinue assures me she will come back. But what if she doesn't? Heel, Brendan. I said heel. Wait for me. Do we be patient? I think we just let the dog be a dog. Lyman Beesbury obviously isn't in this game, but we can go to Honey Holt, I guess. It's this one. There we go. Warren Beesbury. There's the man himself. The legend. Eventually, Bryndon comes trotting back, pretending that nothing is wrong. She's clutching something in her mouth, and as she gently places it before me, I see it's a couple of golden coins. Thanks, Bryndon. A feast? Sure. But what about the tourney? Okay. Master Dorman and Lord Sofred enter the lists. This guy's I'm gonna bet on that guy. He lost. You suck. Randall Tully versus this guy. I mean, come on. We have to bet on Randall Tully. Nice. I've almost recovered my winnings. Or my losses. I'm gonna do it again. Nice. Alright, we came out even and Randall Tully won another tournament. Good for him. Probably do something about this. Later. Oh, my daughter-in-law Cersei has given birth to a son. He's red-headed, so he probably actually is Edmure's son. Since the little one is part of the Tully dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. Jamie. Are you trying to tell us something, Cersei? No, I did receive... I have to play by the rules. I have to name the next thing Edmure. I also have to hydrate twice. I missed those. I love water. I like Edmore, but it did say to call it Edmure. And then I got a big bird. So that's redeemed. That's redeemed, redeem. Okay. Hold on. Where is he? Neov Alpha, if you're still here, is Edmure acceptable? Can we call it Edmore? There's more Edmure, it's Edmore. Is that acceptable? That's better? Let's do it. Okay, fantastic. He's beautiful. He's going to be an even better diplomat than his father. Epic. Be my friend. Son, are we friends? No. Yes. Thanks for the follow. A prisoner in my own body. Oh, this is fun. I knew that getting older would mean doing everything slower, but I didn't think it would all come to a halt until my death. Lately, I feel a constant malaise and everything takes more effort than before. I'm worried that if I lie down, I might not be able to get up again. There is no doubt that my time is running out. I feel like I can do naught but to await death's sweet embrace to claim me. Well, that's neat. I'm infirm. Which is really bad. Like, that's the you're gonna fucking die trait. Okay. We cop that. Interpreting my recent friendliness as a sign, Edmure has come to me with concern for one of my prisoners. It would please me greatly if you were to release my acquaintance Alan from his house arrest, he says, smiling warmly. Look, yeah, whatever, I don't really care. Oh, John Aaron's dead. Old age? Old age. And now little boy Corwin Aaron is in charge of the Vale. You want a guardian, kid? Nah. What's this? Inspired person can be sponsored. As the... Okay, Septon Allen is birching. I said burp and I changed to belch. Anyway, so I said birch. Various courtiers exchange incredulous glances before my wife, Jane Bracken, looks directly at me and claims, "My Lord Paramount, that was wholly inappropriate. Certainly you must agree." Well, I don't like Alan. So, yeah. Now this. Inspired person. Theobald Grey has the metalsmith inspiration. Yeah, let's do it. Hell yeah. I can declare wars. Strongbot. Who? Lord this guy of this place. This guy is a claim. Oh, right! Their dad must have died. So if you remember, the guys who own... No, come on. Who own this and this are both descendants of House Cave. No, their dad isn't dead. Why can I do that now? Why could I not do it earlier? Or could I do it earlier and I just wasn't paying attention? Huh. What else can I do? Oh! If I do that, it would just install Stannis as the Lord of the Stormlands, and I would lose him as my vassal. I would need to have a higher ranked title if I wanted to keep him underneath me. But I can't do that because I am underneath Robert, right? So what I could do is take Shipbreaker Bay, which apparently doesn't include Storm's End. I think it does, it's just not showing up for some reason. And that's fun, but it's not that... There's not much of a point to that. Can I get an alliance with you? No, I can't. Okay. And Renford of Duskendale. Renford Riker. I can get the Lordship of Spinney for... Oh, that guy. I think, why not do that? That's a war I'm willing to fight. And so is this one. That's actually quite useful. But we're not connected to that yet. Let's fight this. That's fun. Let's move that over here, I guess. Oh, should I declare this war at the same time? I think let's. Now, who do I want having it? 2 sons. This one's older and has less men. I think let's do it like that. Okay. Raise men. How can I upgrade the quality of my army? Well, you can buy better buildings in your holdings. So if you see here, we can buy, I don't know. So that gives you more levies per holding, well, for the holding you build it in. But really what you want to be looking out for is knights and men-at-arms. In fact, I should probably be doing more with my men-at-arms. What do I have? Outriders and trebuchets. I should get armored horsemen because they're incredible. I should probably get some bowmen or crossbowmen as well. Riverbows. Sure, let's get them. Let's also get... I like armored horsemen. We already have a light horse. Armored footman's probably good as well. Yeah, it gets very expensive. Let's get one of them as well. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. Oh. Oh. Oh no. The old raise the troops right next to them strat didn't work out. That's kind of embarrassing. Do I have an organizer? No. Thanks for the things, everyone. Oh, they're just gonna do that. Cool. Well, I mean, let's go over there anyway. We're friends now. Who else should I become friends with? Is Willis Tyrell old yet? Yep, cool. You're my friend now. Who wants a poem? Ned, you want a poem? Yeah. The poem is lauded. Of course it is. I'm a master of my craft. New diplomacy thing. Let's get that anyway. Why not? Okay. I was walking the dog. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's go. Redeem myself. A group discussion? Holy crap. I'm discussing the art of feasting with my acquaintance Lord Paramount Willis and my liege King Robert when I realize that Willis is entirely lost in regards to the subject. Trying hard to not make him out to be a fool, I freeze when King Robert asks either of us to explain a thing to him. Willis should explain. Now listen to me. No, let's do that. That's great. Group discussion. My glory is widely known. My diplomacy just went up because of that. However, it's down because I'm infirm. Okay. Here's what I do. Split in half. This half is going to besiege this holding. This half is going to go attack them. Them guys. Oh no. That was our steward. He dead now. What's this? Offer squire. Huh? You want to be this guy's squire? I mean, yeah, sure. Go there. Kill them. Wow. Our army is not very good. Yes, do that. And then do the next thing. Are these unpressed claims? Yeah, they are. So when I die, they're not going to get passed on to Edmure. Fort level too high, it's level 6. All the trebuchets are here. That's only going to take 3 months. I say we go over here. Take care of that. We need a new steward. A new Castellan. What happened to our Castellan? Is it Walter Went and is he in prison? Yep. Mark for freedom. Who else could we get? 20. Yep. Interpreting my recent friendliness as a sign, Willis has come to me with concern for one of my prisoners. He wants me to let go of this random guy. Sure. You know what? You've convinced me, Willie. Good old Willie Tyrell. Oh no, don't do that. Ugh. Oh, John Osbracken is in prison as well. I can ransom him? God, I don't want to pay that. Lately, my efforts to impress have fallen flat. My friendship with Eddard is still on shaky ground. I didn't realize we were friends. We're not. I've got a brilliant idea. Oh, posture check. Oh, I guess I could have been sitting further up. Where are all these new people coming from? Hello. There is going to be a VOD on some channel. I'm not sure if it's going to be on Glimbus or a yet-to-be-titled VODs channel. Probably the latter, though. Because the second channel... I like to think of the second channel as just like a grab bag of crap that I didn't think should go on the first channel, and not something quite as systemized as VODs. However, I've got a brilliant idea. I'll have my beneficiary Theobald add a dedication to the masterpiece he's making. The flattered dedicatee will be deeply touched by my generosity and munificence, and will have no choice but to like me more. Yeah, I want to be friends with Ned. Hell yeah. Okay, we won both of those battles. Leave me alone. And this guy thinks he's going to be a steward. Nah. 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 Oh, we won. I have to take both of those, really? Three months. 5 months. Yeah, just keep throwing your men at me, that's fine. Till death do I part. Oh fuck, she died in battle. Whoopsie doopsie. In a duel. Okay. Lol. Whoops. A Beesbury. Ned's already my friend. I don't need to keep sending him things. Can get a Tyrell. That's not an alliance with the Tyrell, so she's, yeah, a lesser branch. These are all Duran's daughters. Oberyn's daughters, sorry. Whoops. An alliance with the Beesburys is not something to sniff on. Although, you know what? Here's the thing. Walder Frey is my friend now, and he's always wanted a marriage alliance with the Tullys. And now that we're friends, I'm gonna die soon. I'm gonna give him what he's always wanted. I think that's sort of sweet. Nice. Can these guys just leave me the fuck alone? I'm just trying to siege your places. Just trying to take them. Okay, Willis is now my friend. Is Renly old now? Yep, cool. Renly, you're gonna be my friend. Is he gay? Yep. Every timeline. Where do these guys keep coming from? Gee. No. Right, Jonas Bracken. Oh no. He's not died. Walter Wendt is still in prison, I guess. Yeah, Marshal Stannis makes sense. Like, why wouldn't I do that? He's great. Yep. I didn't even look at who that was. Okay, finally. And who did I give that to? Yeah, the Mootons. Well, it's underneath the Mootons. Okay. Go away. Oh my god, I have so many people I need to ransom. Go away. He's taken the infirm old man off of his job as Hand of the King. I guess that makes sense. I am an infirm old man. Let's have a look at who he's replaced me with. Willis! I'm better than him. I'm a better Chancellor than Adrian Celtigar. Oh well, I had a stint. That was a good 10 years I was Hand of the King. Maybe 8 or 6, I don't know. I'm an infirm old man. Whoa, Rifflander Regalia. Whoa! That's fantastic. Let's have a look at that. Go ahead, try it on. Diplomacy per level of fame, that's a function of how much prestige you've gained across your life. I'm at level 3, I think? 4. So that's plus 4 to my diplomacy. Plus 20% fertility. It's because I'm old, lol. Yeah, of course. It has nothing to do with me declaring war on all his vassals. Piety, prestige per month, vassal tax contribution per month. That's really good. Am I losing any titles because of my second son? Nope. Nope. Everything goes to Edmure. I lay cozily in my bed when I feel a familiar touch drifting across my bare chest. I think nothing of it at first, but as my eyes struggle open, I see that it is my dearly departed Manisa sitting beside me. Oh, my pet, it has been so long, hasn't it? But when I hold you and kiss you, does the love not return to your heart as if it all happened yesterday? Hold me, my darling. Love me all over again. I cannot believe it, yet I see her and feel her. Though I know this to be a dream, it is so vivid I simply cannot resist. Sensual dreams for 5 years? Begone, spirit! Imagine. I don't plan on having any kids, because I think infirm... Yeah, my fertility is actually only minus 30. If I do that, then it's plus 20%. I'm still fertile, baby. Get another kid going. An heir and a spare. An heir and 2 spares. An heir and 3 spares. And more Tully. Fucking hell. No. Hosta loves Manisa, sure. Cursed by horny dreams of my dead wife. Okay, war over. We're done here. Okay. Time to ransom all these guys. Lord Jorah. Different guy. I can change. Oh yeah, because I just did him a flavor. There you go. Close all these. I wish you could close them all at once. Can you actually? If you can, I'm not aware of how. Right click to dismiss. It doesn't tell you how. Okay. Find new Castellan. Are you out of prison yet? Can you do that? Can you be out of prison? What are you doing? Get out of there. Just pay the man. I don't want to do it. Oh, Walder Frey died. Aw. 8 stress. Now Ryman's in charge, who I don't have an alliance with because I'm married to his aunt, who is a bastard, half aunt, I guess. So, That's all done. It's Black Walder Frey. What happened to this guy? Why isn't he the heir? That's weird, isn't it? Edmund is trueborn, isn't he? Alright, new spy master, true. So the Malister girl is a powerful vassal, so it's Jonos Bracken. I think I make Jonos my Castellan. Yeah. Yep, cool. Edmure is married to Cersei. Oh, Cat's had 4 kids. Good work, Cat. Lysa had 2 before Jon died. Edmure has had 1 kid with Cersei. And little Fozzie is too young, obviously. Little Fozzie Tully. Okay. What's this? Ransom. Yep, sure. Give me money. What do we do next? Let's commission that epic I kept talking about. Spend shit tons of money? Nah. Yeah. Let's spend shit tons of money. Pet Brendan. Pet dog. Let's get Renown out of this. I made a friend with Renly. Okay. Who's next? Who's my next friend? Oh. Balon executed his wife. Why did he do that? Friend. Boy. Ned. Also my friend. Tywin's not my friend, but I'm married. But, like, my son's married to his daughter, so whatever. Oh. Robert finally remarried. To Serena Lannister. Wow. That's, yes, Stafford. So Stafford is Joanna's brother. So Tywin's cousin. This isn't an alliance then. He doesn't have an alliance with Tywin. Oh, Myrcella. Looking different to usual, but whatever. We've got a bastard named Dennis. There is a girl married, betrothed to Crayon Catherine. Crayon Catherine. Can I betroth... Excuse me? Oh. There we go. Fozzie to the girl. I can. No. You know what's better than that? Is Ed Moore. Because then I'm going to play as Ed Moore, hopefully. And Myrcella will have a claim on the Iron Throne. It does give me an alliance, doesn't it? No, it looks like there's no alliance. That's weird. Let's do it anyway, because I don't think we're going to fight against Robert in this lifetime anyway. Nice. Okay, no alliance. Why is that? More money. Throw more money at the problem to get an exceptional epic. That's all I care about now. Yep. Throw money at it. Okay. Yes, give me that thing. And then work on... I guess we're working on Hayford. We can do these 2 wars right now. And do I still have a truce with... Yeah. 22 months, 2 years. Okay. Let's do it. Thanks for the follow. Oh, my steward, Master Lennox, comes to me, excited with news. I've been reading the latest part of your family epic, and Mulwyn has discovered something very interesting. It seems that the lordship of Martlet Bend was never intended to be permanently in the hands of House Grell. I could make a reasonable claim against Lord Damon. Martlet Bend. Oh! That'd be very useful. Increases his feudal taxes. Let's see what that would actually do. +2. Plus 0.2. I say we do it. Oh, thanks for the prime sub, Ginger JLD and Norman C117. Very lovely of you to do that. I think we get that claim. Hoster is feeling a bit greedy this lifetime. Let's go there. Let's send both of the armies there. How long is that going to take? 6 days. 6 days. Awesome. I feel like I've been lied to. Okay. So you don't have the trebuchets. You go there. Oh! I took some kid hostage. Okay. An excellent epic. The Tully the Tully Chronicon. The Tully Chronicon. Malwyn has completed my family epic, and what a glorious chronicle he has composed. It has high drama, moral quandaries, and tense duels. Everything my family has been forged from is in there. Even the part with the River of Silver, seemingly so far-fetched, has become a touching moment outlining the destiny of my house. Thanks for the gifted stub, Stavros Noah. This might be the greatest chronicle ever written. So what do we get? 75 renown. Pretty good, I guess. Oh my god, who's been imprisoned? Jonas Bracken. Oh no, Jonas is with the Castellan now, isn't he? Okay, everyone go here. After all the time Malwyn has spent at my court and how well he has gotten to know me, it feels strange that he's about to depart. I have other places to go and other stories that need telling, he tries to explain. I also need you. Here. As long as you write to me. I don't think he's going to do much for us. Let's let him go and just keep him as a friend. Lord Raymond. No, it wasn't him. Oh, it was Stannis. That makes sense. How much to ransom in? Is it 50? To nurture relationships between the next generation of rulers is a duty we should not neglect, says Jane. Oh, she's pregnant. Did I miss that? Says me wife, Jane Rivers. Some of your more influential vassals have children that I'm certain Edmure would benefit from knowing. Janna Baratheon? Not a vassal, but yeah, that'd be great. Lucas Blackwood. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Edmure and the next queen of the Seven Kingdoms being friends? Hell yeah. Oh! Ryman died. In maybe one of the battles that just happened. It appears to be a duel. Who are you? Yeah, we were at war with this guy. Yeah. So Black Walder Frey is now the Lord of the Crossing. He wastes no time before walking up to my throne and bowing. He's beset by... Is that Lucian Frey? Nope. Lucian Frey is a Septon. Please, you must put the impudent whelps in their place for the good of the realm. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Okay, thicker than water. Declare war on who? This guy. Oh, free captives. Right, because he's got Stannis in there. Alright. Stand down. Awesome. Look how much chunkier we've become. A little. We've become a little chunkier. A life well spent. So he's powerful. Who do I have on here that isn't powerful? I don't want to replace any of these guys. They're all good. I guess Edmure isn't that good as an admiral. Putting the Malister girl in would be good. When's Jon Osbracken gonna die? No time soon. He's alive in the main series. Yeah, sorry, Edmure. No, do that. Yeah. And for my Marshal, it's still gonna be Stannis when he comes back. Oh! Walter Wentz back. And he's better than this guy, so... Bye. So it's just what Black Walder Frey. He has 14 Marshal, but Stannis is so much better. Let's not be silly. Oh, there he goes. Cool. Stannis now has 2 daughters. No! Oh, right. Of course. She's his heir. I think we do that. We could marry him off to one of our... marry her to one of our grandchildren. Like the heir to the north or the Lord of the Vale. But that doesn't serve us directly. I think this is, like, the move. Awesome. Okay. We've laid the seeds for quite the Tully, power dynamic in the coming generations. My babies. Oh my goodness, she had twins. Frame moment. Oh, now someone... Who was it? Yevlum said that I need to name the next thing Big Bird. Big Bird isn't... Are they technically Muppets? The ones on Sesame Street? I guess they are, aren't they? They're just not part of the Muppets. Yeah, and they do crossovers, true. So one of these has to be Big Bird. Or I guess, yeah, that's a good idea. I could name them Big Bird together between the two of them. Big and Bird. Can you tell I'm having fun this game? Or... Well, let's look at them. So they're both just... nothing special about either of them. Okay. So the reason I looked into that is like neither of them are bigger than the other. Spell it weird so it's medieval, like this. Yeah, I think that's it. Big Tully and Bird Tully. Yeah, Vlum, if you're still around, let me know if that's not the case, if you can't do that, and if you're not around, I'll just do it anyway. Bert and Ernie? Well, you can redeem the name the next thing reward in the chat rewards. I'm gonna... hold on a minute. Hydrate time. Wrong pipe. I should probably stop sometime soon. I don't want to keep going to bed at 5:30 in the morning. Not good. Alright, we're doing this. Big and Bird Tully. You play this mod on 1 speed? How? Oh no! Big is sickly! Oh! Walter Went died. Of wounds. Okay. New steward moment. Do we bring back the old guy? That's kind of awkward. Black Walter sucks. Stannis is a decent steward. You could put him... No, that's a waste. It's a waste of a good position. Yeah, let's bring the old guy back. Lol. Hahaha, wasn't it funny those few months I fired you for? Did you buy it? Did you think I was serious? I wasn't being serious. I can't believe you thought I was serious. How's this going? We still have a truce for 11 months. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe they're not my children. Yeah, let's ask her about it. Okay, sure. I believe you. I believe you. Who's this? Jantos Corgile? I've heard good things about you and I'm interested in starting... Oh my god, he wants to be pen pals. I hope that this letter finds you willing, for I'm awaiting your swift reply. Fuck yes? That's adorable. Do I... Nah, we're gonna be friends. Of course we're gonna be friends. Thank you for your swift response. I'm looking forward to our correspondence. Please, I implore you, pick the first subject for us to discuss. Fucking other Lyman. What do you want? $140 to do what? Sponsored proselytizers. Do I get the renown if I click this one? I do. Cool. You have greatly misjudged me if you think sycophantry will get you anywhere. How did I pronounce that? I know sycophant. Sycophantry? Yeah, sycophantry. I like sycophantry though. That's fun. I see now your words are as empty as your skull. And to think I used to value your friendship. That's weird. That was a very strange little interaction there. Oh. New culture alert. Blueburn. Blueburn culture. Okay, that's not what I needed to know, but that's fine. Keep doing what you're doing. What have we here? A flesh wound. Oh, it's the same thing, but it's Tywin now. Get Tywin to pay me. What does Tywin think of me? I don't care. He's allied to me. He can't do shit. Hoster won't get sent to the wall. No. He's just gonna die in his sleep one of these days. Oh, nice. Continue going up this way. No, don't do that. Do this one. Lord Willither. Okay. Wait. Oh, different Jane. Okay. Sorry, everyone. Forced contraceptives. Oh my god, why would I do that? That's so weird. Although, Hoster moment, let's be real. Oh. Come back home, darling. My beloved daughter. What is Peter up to? Let's find out. Peter has done nothing. Just nothing. He doesn't like Jon Royce, and he's friends with these guys. And that's it. That's what Peter's done with his life so far. Keep in mind, we are 2 years away from a Game of Thrones. By now, I think he's the Master of Coin by now. We can declare war on Hayford and Rook's Rest. Guess what'll follow. I kind of want to hold off on the Hayford thing so I can declare this war at the same time. Let's go for Rook's Rest. Just take care of that real quick. It will be real quick as well. Wait, no. Why do I always do this? I can't disband. Here, let's just move up to here. You stop gathering. You stop gathering. Those men are all just gonna die and they'll have to deal with that. Actually, you guys can walk over here. Let me get the commander out of there. Actually, can they run away in time? No? No. Okay. Bye, everyone. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, that's fine. Off we go. Bye-bye. Wait, is this one? That's what we're taking. Pepperwood? Pepperwood. Pepperwood. What happened? The Mallister girl got imprisoned. Oh! 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 I died. Heart failure. An inveterate diplomat, there was no argument he could not peacefully resolve. Edmure ascends to the throne. It's not, well, it shouldn't be a throne. An accomplished diplomat, vassals and foreign rulers alike are sure to respect him. Alright, that's fun. I died. Didn't lose any titles. Okay. We're Admiral Tully. We are an incredible diplomat. An astounding diplomat. We are not good at anything else. 8 Marshal. 9 Stewardship, it's okay. 5 Intrigue. Cersei can do anything she wants. 8 Learning, not great. 33 Prowess, though, is very good. We're a legendary Blade Master. Make sure I'm wearing the thing. Alright, let's choose... Looks like he's going down the August route. I think we'll continue doing that. Do I want lots and lots of children? I only have the 1 so far, and my wife is already 30. I think what we do is we take the family focus for the increased fertility. And do I get increased fertility from any of the patron aspects? Yes, the mother. -1 to our marshal. Our marshal's already crap. So I think we'll do that. I'll take anything we can get. Oh, the entire council has fallen apart. No. No. Okay. No. I think what I'll do is actually I'll pardon Cersei. It'll make her like me more. And why don't we try to, you know, actually... Nope. No success chance. Wow. We are not very compatible at all. Can I even seduce her? Maybe. Rival? Why is she my rival? I mean, is it the obvious reason? Or what else do I have going on? Why do I have so many siblings? Oh, right. Big and Bird. Let's raise Edmore, obviously. Ourselves. Any other wards I can take? Fozzie, yep. Take a squire. No one I can take as a squire. Okay. I have to imagine that we're rivals because she's been an adulterous whore. You know, it makes sense. And she's going to give me some of her intrigue. Now I have passable intrigue. Anything else? I mean, the +4 diplomacy would be good. I'm already a great diplomat, though. Okay, let's sort out our vassals, our council. Let's put Lucas Vance back in as Chancellor. For Steward, none of these guys are good at all. We'll put the Malister girl in as Admiral again. This guy can continue being Steward. Willem went. Are any of these guys going to be a good Castellan? Lyman Darry is actually quite good. Much as I've complained about him. For Spymaster... Blackwall the Frey is not bad. Janice is such a good marshal, it'll be silly to pass it up. Hydrate. Okay. Yeah, the bracken. Oh. Not what I meant to do. Renown. +3 diplomacy. Wow. Okay. Let's make Blackwall the Frey a bit happier. I'll try to sway him as well. What does he not like about me? Short reign. He's arrogant and ambitious. Yep. Okay. Willem went as a marshal is not very bad. But he already loves me? Why does he love me so much? I'll make Stannis the marshal. Okay. Pay homage to Robert. Okay. And we'll get the Malister girl back. Let's have a look at our court positions. Captain of the Household Guard. It just sounds like a bunch of money we'd be spending. Any fools? Nah. Alright, let's just keep going. I mean, we should probably stop playing now, because we've been going for 3 hours and I just died. Let's go till the end of the year. Actually, let's finish this war. Oh, a rival of mine died. So, given that I had a bloke and my wife as rivals, I have to imagine that that was the bloke, me wife. Why do I have so many rivals? What the hell happened? Have I been sleeping around? I don't have any lovers. Why does Stannis hate me? True, I am married to Cersei Lannister. Alright, I'm getting -30 from all my vassals because I'm over my domain limit, so we should probably do something about that soon. I'll do it after the war ends. Okay. Oh, the war isn't over yet. I guess we'll take... Which one of these is going to take less time? That one. Or we could take those. Oh, Maester died. Good. Let's take a look at the new guy. He looks pretty good. He's beautiful. Is the Septon still doing? Yep, cool. Oh, it's this event. So Cersei's huffing up because Ed Moore has been wearing a bear costume and jumping out of people people when they walk around corners and scaring the shit out of them. Hey, thanks for the what you call it, the prime sub, Gatling Bear. 2 months, incredible. Do I care if she loses 50 opinion of me? I don't really want her. I mean, she's already my rival, but let's try to keep her opinion high. I can get her to fuck off. That's funny. You got Marwyn as your maester? That's awesome. I didn't realize Marwyn... I mean, it makes sense. Marwyn the mage. Lord Bennis Fossaway's maester. Exile her and marry someone else. It's an alliance with Tywin Lannister. Are you kidding? Why would I throw that away? He's way more powerful than me. I can spare to lose Edmore's opinion of me. Is George in the game? Sure, let's find out. He'd be an old man. That sounds like him. Maybe not. Although 20, it looks like that's who he's supposed to be. We can sort by age, I guess. Yeah, it's him. He's a maester, a physician, and a student. You'd think they'd give him the one of the traits that signifies he's a writer. Diligent, true. So that can't be him. Jokes. Yeah, sorry, Edmore. Getting a hook on Cersei's really good, I think. Oh, we win. Okay. Right, we are now 4 over our domain limit, which is unacceptable. So let's just have a look at what I control currently. I'm gonna have to set someone up as the new ruler of Rook's Rest. So what I'm gonna do is go to my realm and search by stewardship. I want adult men who are not landed. Looks like this guy's good. He is not very high in line to inherit anything. He has claims on some places. I think this is our guy. Let's give him these places. Oh, there's a maester called Maester Martin of House Richard. Yeah, he's probably dead. Alright, let's give him those. And my other 2 holdings are down here that I need to give away. Okay. Let's do the same thing. Are you going to inherit anything? He's second in line. Oh wait, no he's not. He's like more than 5th in line. Yeah, I can give it to this guy. Are they part of the same thingy? Yep, they are. Cool, let's give them both to that guy. Congratulations, Arlen. You are now a count. What happened to you? You still in prison? Marked for freedom. Awesome. Oh, I love all these oathings. So hopefully getting rid of all of those will have made my vassals way happier with me. Let's open up the vassals. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's way happier with me now. In fact, I don't see a single negative opinion in here. Great. I just want to weigh up my army against Renly's. Oh my god, we would win because we have Tywin on side. Although he does suck. Now, why would I want to do that? Well, Tywin's daughter, I mean, she's not married, not betrothed to anyone yet, but his second daughter, Elena, is betrothed to my half-brother, Fozzie. So if I install Stannis on the Stormlands, then I can get a Tully there eventually. He has a son now. Oh wait, that means that his firstborn daughter is up for grabs now. But what's going on with Robert? Maya's married to a Florent bastard. We're already on Robert's side of the family. Hey kid. Do I already have 2 wards? I do, don't I? Yeah. Okay. I don't think that's a bad idea, marrying Fozzie to Ella. Wait, I mean, Bird. Let's play till the end of the year. Oh, nice. So we have claims on... Oh, crap! It wasn't... it was an unpressed claim, so I have to fabricate another one. Like, all the claims we had are now gone. All the rulers of the Vale after Jon are always bold? That's so weird. Well, let's take this one. Why do you suck so much? Can you die? Can you hurry up and die? Oh, yep. Nice. Oh, someone's trying to kill me. Do I have a better spy master at my dispense? I don't want to piss Black Walder Frey off. But I do want the best spy master available if someone's trying to kill me. So that was plus 20 from the swaying, right? Plus 50. Shit. So that's 32 and then minus 20 from firing him. And also because he's a powerful vassal, he'll be annoyed that he's not in the council. I think that's another 10. So it'll go all the way down to 12 over time. I do want a better spy master on hand though. Let's keep him on. Make him admiral? I can't because he doesn't touch water. Yeah, nah. I think that's what it is anyway. It's probably Cersei. Or one of my other billion rivals. Who I just don't know why I have all these rivals. Can we look at our memories? So it looks like there was just one crazy string of rivalries he made. So she became my rival very early on. Probably because she was sleeping with Jaime. But our son's a redhead, so probably actually my son. I don't know what all of this is about, though. Like I'm the world's greatest diplomat. Why do I have so many rivals? Anyway. Oh, she's free. Cool. Yep, all good. Interesting. Interesting. Steward. Why do I need a new steward? Someone die? Well, Willem Wentz sucks as a steward. Like, he's couldn't possibly be worse. So let's just put that guy in. Okay. And that's the end of the year, so we're going to call it there. Save. Ed Muir. Great. Yeah, someone's trying to kill me. It's fine. We'll be fine. He is in the room. However, he's not in a very easily accessible place. And I was planning to just end the stream. Although we've got a bunch of people here. Let's try it. Oh, he just woke up. Oh, he's such a cutie. There he goes. Hang on. Let's not be silly. Let's not fuck around here. Oh, he's sleepy. So that's a dressing gown that I keep in the office, basically as an extra place for him to sleep. What a sweet boy. So this is more what the classic Glidus stream experience is like. It's basically this and GeoGuessr. I might go back to Hollow Knight at some point. But people seem to like the CK3 stuff, and I've been talking about this project for like 2 years now. I want to play every single official Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire branded game, even the unofficial ones. Why not? As someone with misophonia, would I mind trying to use my mute button more often? Yes, I actually did use it a bunch during this stream. It's just I missed it for those few ones. Sorry about that. The complete shit one. Absolutely the complete shit one. Pet Bear? I've been asked to Pet Bear. Even the board game. That'd be harder to stream. Oh no, it's on Tabletop Sim. Maybe it wouldn't be that hard. Bear is 5. Yeah, I got him just before he turned 3. And I've had him for almost 3 years. He turned 6 in, is it August, I think? Oh, you know what? I don't have alerts in here. Hang on. Let me grab that. There we go. Oh, thanks for the sub. Oh, he's so sleepy. Thanks for watching, everyone. Planetos houses Australia. It's far, far, far south of Sothrios. Oh, do you think that he got CP from my lullaby? I also play piano a lot here on Twitch. Haven't done that in a while on YouTube. He really does make my life better. Having a little guy who loves me unconditionally, who I get to care for. Anyone else hear that? Or was it on your end? Oh, what are you up to, buddy? Oh, he's just finding a comfier position. Making sure his nose is still nice and wet. I do sometimes hug him and yell cat like Bobby. Yeah, I love the little wisps he has at the end of his ears. They're so cute. Oh, he's doing a blep. Alright. It's been 3.5 hours. I wanted to do a 2-hour stream today. That's okay. The people who redeemed Name the Next Thing, I'll try to do that some other time. Like they'll roll over. I keep the... Oh, it's a big yawn. Yeah, I'll try to keep them in mind going forward. Alright. Thank you all for joining me. Hope you all had fun. I know I did. That was a lot of fun. Playing a like much lower stakes Hoster game. Like once the rebellion was over, we had a lot more room to fuck around with. Anyway, goodbye. Oh, he's a good boy. Where are you going? Yeah, true. He's also going.